Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have some pretty not cool news to get to go and talk about over here, where the PS5 prices and PS5 Plus prices are now doing a double wombo combo and increasing all throughout the world. Now, to kind of go and calm down a lot of my American users, although there's a lot of people in like the UK, Australia, and other regions that do watch my channel, but shout out to the American boys, I'm with you. Thankfully, and please keep it this way for as long as we can, we are not affected by this one. But there's a lot of stuff we want to break down on potential PlayStation 5 price increases over here, the PS Plus, which has been trending upwards, and just overall, I guess, like my thoughts on this, because I think it's more of a drama video and kind of reporting on the news at the same exact time. But I would love to hear your thoughts, because it does seem like right now, with everything in the world, things are just trending upwards. And I think you guys would all collectively agree, the world is expensive. The world to live in is a lot. I got a haircut yesterday and I had to spend a bunch of dollars. I had to go get groceries and food and dinner, and sometimes going picking up Panda Express is like an astronomical feat. So we kind of go through all these issues and deals and price points and everything else, and it sucks. So seeing things like the PlayStation Plus right now going up in general is not a good vibe. So we're gonna go talk about how this all sucks and why I kind of think this also sucks and why the world sucks and everything else. If you guys want to talk about why you also think it sucks down below, feel free to. But one thing that doesn't suck is all you guys watching the channel, and we did have a lot of work days done, and we're getting close to the weekend, so we got to keep on pushing on through some good stuff. So let's go talk about it. Subscribe if you guys are new. Check out the second channel. It's be launching way sooner than we thought. Down below, we actually might have a giveaway going on pretty soon. If you guys want one, maybe for the Switch 2, let me know in the comment section down below. We have the Twitters and Twitch rooms as well, and I appreciate y'all so much for watching. Let's dive on into the fact that Sony increases the PS Plus price now in 20 different countries. Once again, this is not of America, but we are noticing that our sisters and brethrens up and down south are actually affected. Same players now in Australia, which also just got hit by a PlayStation 5 console price increase, so sucks for them. They're getting a price increase, so I'd be crying. Canada, our Maple brothers and sisters up above, getting hit by that. I don't think they had any price increases for their consoles, but they're also in tandem right now with the kind of the tariffs. They're kind of roped down in a little bit over here. And the reason for that is for Canada and Mexico. Don't forget, a lot of these imports, say from China, India, anywhere throughout the world, they will also most likely mainly be focusing in America. So it's kind of like a double whammy. Like, you get 1 million consoles, you give like 750,000 to America, like 200,000 to Canada, like 50,000 to Mexico. That's happened a lot when it came to like the PS5, Xbox restocks. I'm sure it'll happen on the Switch 2 as well, just due to like buying power, the overall like spending money. It's rough. That's just a rough example. Also, places like South Korea will all have to pay more to play online. So, and people I don't think are gonna like this, or maybe if you guys want to leave your comments down below, tweet at me, maybe I'll look on the overall reception for it, but I'm sure people are not happy with this. Like, we might have a rant video for tomorrow, saying Sony has increased the price of the PlayStation Plus, the company's multi-tiered online subscription service, in over 20 countries now, including Canada, Australia, and Mexico. This comes after some of the same countries saw a price hike on the PS5, and like I said, the main one we've noticed is in Australia. If you guys did actually go and miss that news over here, I forgot I had the articles. Basically, we had some of these have a $50 price increase for Europe for the digital edition. Standard was fine. The disc drive actually did have a price decrease, though, which was good. It kind of equals it out, but still kind of like you lose 40 to like gain 50. You're still net 10. What if you don't even want the disc drive, etc.? The UK also had a price increase for 42 as well, but they did have the disc drive decrease. And the big one on this one, as we focused on, is Australia had a 70-odd increase from 680 to 750. PS5 standard with the disc also went up, and the disc drive did at least decrease, but still it doesn't really kind of make it easier for this one. And same with the New Zealand too as well. So that's why we're kind of focusing on Australia, because they got hit by the double whammy, dude. Like, it sucks. So on April 9th, Sony announced it's raising the price of PlayStation Plus. We didn't even notice this news because we're, I think, more upset about the console increases. Saying it was raising the price of the PlayStation Plus in 15 Latin American countries, 5 Southeast Asian nations, South Korea, and also Australia. So, I mean, there are Australians that watch my channel. Glimey mates to y'all. Like all us Americans, we love you down there. You guys got cool accents and kangaroos, and like you have some Vegemite. Like we like you. Americans, we like you. Like Americans like most people throughout the world. I just want everyone to know. For some reason, some people don't think that. Dude, for me as an American, I love everyone. Like, we're chilling. But anyway, these are all kind of, they mentioned, were also kind of, well, buried, because there's a lot of negative news that came out of PlayStation, saying on April 16th too as well, like, we're seeing this, like, more plus subscriptions in Canada are getting these emails, and people are upset about this. Like, this is getting somewhat buried, as I mentioned, because we're seeing so much other random news. Switch 2 news. We had the Mario Kart news. We had Xbox and like Nintendo doing their combination stuff. We saw still the Switch console updates, and people are upset about that. And there's been a little like, just random PlayStation kind of fluff or whatever, like they're talking about TV shows. We've been seeing announcements, The Last of Us stuff. So like it's kind of been like blended on in. And also it's weird because the world does revolve around America. So if America's not getting it, it's not as big of a deal, but I still think it is. So on April 16th, some PlayStation Plus subscribers in Canada reported getting these emails. Let me see if this actually might pop on up. I saw some of these floating around too as well. No, but I have seen them on Twitter. I think I might even pulled one up. Maybe, yeah, actually, literally right here. I'm stupid. Like sometimes I do prepare for these videos. Although, if you guys don't know, we're going to be getting an editor on board. These will be flowing a little bit better in the very near future. I'm very excited for that one. So subscribe there. So Miss Chocoholi, we want to let you know about an upcoming price change in your PlayStation Plus subscription. The price for your current PlayStation Plus Deluxe 12-month subscription will be increased. And people are getting these emails out of the blue. And don't forget, this is in combination of like all these tariffs crashing the economy, people's 401ks getting destroyed. My stock and crypto accounts have gone down a lot of money. And I'm not complaining the fact that I even have money to invest in the first place. Thanks to you guys watching videos or sponsors or my Twitch viewers. That's great. But still, my life, your boy was out here about to go buy a Lambo, and now I'm buying a bike. Like, it's kind of a rough life. So if you see an email like this, and although thankfully us in America haven't gotten it, getting a random odd increase from $215, like for the 12-year thing, this would like is a crazy amount. Like, that's a lot of money. This price adjustment will enable us to continue bringing high-quality games and benefits to your PlayStation Plus subscription service. This price increase will not take effect until your next payment date that occurs on or after the 24th of June 2025. It's just their usual reoccurring payment date. However, any membership changes made prior to your next payment, such as upgrades, downgrades, or buying additional time, will update your plan based on these new prices. And you can change and cancel anytime here. Thanks for your support. So imagine waking up and you're living in Canada, Australia, like thankfully not in America, but I'm sure it's going to happen at some point, which is also a topic here. It's going to suck. Like we were just had these big PlayStation Plus price increases not that long ago in America, and that's probably why they haven't touched it, because they made a big leap, probably to maintain that. They probably thought in the background, like, hey, like let's just bump it up $3 each month so we don't have to raise it up for the next maybe 2-3 years, let Americans kind of chill. Because if you're having all these announcements like Spotify or Amazon every other like 3 or 6 months, it gets annoying really quick. Like, I don't want to see my Spotify go up another $1 and then another $1. And I think PlayStation thought about that, at least in America. Like, it took off the Band-Aid first and foremost, but like they were trying to get streaming involved and all these formats. Like, I get it, but like, imagine just seeing this. So people have not been happy with this, dude. People have not been happy at all. So right now, the Essential has now gone up to $110. Let's say for all the Canadians over here. It was previously at $95. And I'm sure people are upset. Like, we're probably going to talk about that tomorrow. Extra 12-month subscriptions are now $190. They were previously $155. Not a vibe. Premium 12-month subscription, $225. Previously $190. Like, I mean, like, I'm sure there's still like slight deals, and I mean, $35 isn't the end of the world, but rough. They're saying, yikes, the fact that Sony wants people to spend over $200 in Canadian dollars, and you guys even saw the Australian one, it was also $200 in Australia, and the odd for over 12 months. Like, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy. It's wild. Like, I agree with the article. It's wild. And to keep in mind, at least for now, none of these plans are getting new features or get better game libraries or anything that would make the price increase more palpable. Which is why I mentioned when we had the American increase, they also offered more streaming stuff. They did all these tier lists. They wanted to go open up more data centers. So like, at least it seemed like it was justified, kind of. Like, it made sense. Like, we're kind of sitting here thinking like, oh, okay. Like, you might get streaming, you might be better servers. Like, okay, sure, better PS Plus games. No, this is just a random price increase for these countries. If I was Australian, if I was Canadian, I'd be upset. I mean, I'm an American, and I already know I'm going to be upset in the future because, well, just how the world's trending, like I mentioned, all these other subscription services, over time, we're going to get more, we're going to have to spend more money. I don't want to spend more money. Bro, I don't got that much money. Like, I don't want to keep on blowing all this money on subscriptions and Game Pass. This is why I do like a 1-month Game Pass thing and kind of almost scheme the system, because if it was cheap enough, I'd probably keep it forever, but it's not, and you got to worry about finances and bills and health insurance and all that might be, and I'm sure these people are thinking the same exact boat. So that's why we're kind of talking about this now, and I'm sure if you guys want to leave your comments and complain about this, like, I think America is going to be coming, maybe not for a while, thankfully, but it's going to happen at some point, and we're seeing the console price increases, the subscription services increasing, and I mean, there's, like I said, there's Australians, there's Canadians, there's people in the UK and Europe that watch my channel for sure, not as much as the Americans, always shout out to all of you, but like, it sucks. Like, I don't like seeing this. I don't like having to spend more money on games. And there's a few other stories I want to talk about over here really quickly, but I think we could say that for a different video or a different because this just sucks. Like, I don't like spending more money. Like, it sucks. Like, that end of the day, that's all it is. So subscribe if you guys agree. Leave a like if you guys agree. We have the Twitters and Twitch streams and YouTube stuff all down below. And I appreciate y'all so much for watching in the first place. Let's hope we don't get charged more money anything soon.